Well, my PhD is in environmental literature, and my interest is in approaching environmental problems from the perspective of the humanities. So what we do in the environmental humanities is to try to understand environmental issues using the tools of culture. So we use aesthetics, religion, literature, languages, history to try to come up with solutions to sticky environmental problems. And the University of Utah is one of the leaders, one of the national leaders in the field of environmental humanities.
So I currently am a professor at the University of Utah. I teach general chemistry. So with the help of my students, both undergrad and grads, we're trying to address two of the biggest challenges that exist right now. So one is related to energy, the other one is related to the environment. So we constantly are developing and synthesizing materials that can help us harvest energy in a better way, not just solar energy. So we are actually trying to harness other type of energies. And that could be the energy of your body moving, so that is mechanical energy, but you can also have energy that is related to your body heat. So in that case, that is called thermoelectrics. So the idea is that it's a materials issue. So the more materials that we can develop towards understanding how these different processes behave, then the more efficient we are at harvesting these type of energy.
I think the environmental humanities is especially important right now, where we have bigger storms, more heat, rising oceans. What kinds of challenges does this new context present to the people who live on coastlines, the people who are in need of water for farming, the people who are displaced by a changing climate? And the work that people at the University of Utah and the hard sciences are doing to come up with solutions to these problems is important work. The work that people at the University of Utah are doing in engineering is important work. And we complement and supplement that work.
So I have the opportunity to collaborate with professors from physics, from engineering, from biology, from math. That basically brings another flavor to my research, because now we have this interdisciplinary network where we can address a problem from different points or different perspectives.
Right here in Utah, we take on questions about energy. What's our energy future in the United States? About national parks, about wilderness, about water use, about indigenous rights, about pollution and air quality. These are crucial issues happening right here, and it's all the more important that we approach those issues from as many perspectives as possible.
The least amount of energy, or the least amount of products that we use in order to generate energy, the less impact we have on the environment.
Wallace Stegner, Utah alum and local hero, calls the American West the native home of hope. And he says that what we need to do is to, quote, create a society to match the scenery. That's exactly the work these students from the environmental humanities are trying to do.